So with me, I have a very exclusive interview. I have Brother Samir. Assalamu alaikum, brother.
Walaikum salam. How are you?
Alhamdulillah. Now, I watched a bit of a YouTube video the other day, which is why I've given you a call. There's something that you're doing is it New York at the moment?
Yeah, the most recent episode we had took place in Brooklyn, New York at a Yemen cafe. However, we've done other videos throughout the country, so throughout the U.S., the United States.
Okay. And when did this start then?
We started in, our first video was launched in February of 2010. That was at my favorite restaurant, Kebab Paradise, here in New Jersey, in the United States, New Jersey. So that's how we started off, and the whole idea behind it was to, I'm not sure if you're familiar with the Zabiha.com.
With what, sorry?
Zabiha.com. Zabiha.
No, sorry.
It's a guide. Yeah, it's a guide. It's actually international. It's a guide that provides you with halal food restaurants as well as mosques and other information. Like so, basically, it just gives you a name, a phone number, and a rating. And users can put comments and they're write about the restaurant, the reviews.
Yeah.
But my thing was, hey, what would be really cool is if we could see the restaurant. So before anybody visits, you have an idea of what it looks like, what to get, what to order. Even meet the owners of the restaurant. That way, you have. You have a face to put. When you get there, you have a face to look for. So that's kind of how we got started as a fun type of thing, and then it grew. The demand grew. People wanted more videos, and although we have an international following, we have some people from the UK as well.
Really? Okay.
Watch and,
cool.
Yeah. We've had a couple people, urge me to come out and highlight some of the cuisine, the halal cuisine out in England and stuff. So, I mean, I'm looking forward to doing that, but we need funding for that, so it's all one day.
Yeah, well, it's definitely something positive. I mean, what definitely got my attention was the fact that you were going out there and you were giving food to the homeless. How did that idea come about?
Well, here's the thing. I mean, just some of the principles that we as Muslims, we're charitable people, and it's the month of Ramadan, and this is something I've been doing for the last couple of Ramadans, but I just didn't document it or anything. But I felt like a lot of Muslims go out to New York City in the middle of the night, and they buy these platters. There's a lot of halal carts out there, and it's cheap food. It's like $5.
Yeah.
And I noticed a lot of people, they don't finish it, they throw them away.
Yeah.
And it's sad when I see people throwing good food away. But, so I said, hey, what if we were to provide these, the homeless people not too far from, where these carts are with some food. However, so then I talked to one of the owners, one of the major ones, one of the most famous ones out there in New York, the halal guys. They're looking at 53rd and 6th in Manhattan, and I talked to them and said, hey, look, you want to partner up with me and just sponsor me some platters. That way you guys get the reward, as well as, and I'll go deliver them to the people. So they said, sure, that sounds like a great idea, and that's what we did. We did about a few platters that one night, and then, I plan on doing it at least, once or twice during Ramadan, So anytime I'm out there, actually, that's when I do it. Anytime I'm out there, I'll do it after Tarawih.
MashaAllah. So the response has been great then, as from what I could see. You've had a lot of YouTube hits. So have you been inspiring other people? Have other people said, how can we do this in our country, brother? Yeah.
So I have people reach out to me asking me when I'm going next. They want to come along. The way I do is very spontaneous. I don't plan it. It's just a matter of, hey, I happen to be in New York City. I'm praying thoroughly. Let me make sure I do this. So it's nothing I like plan out. I do it spontaneously based on my schedule. So I tell people, hey, look, if you're going to be out in New York, just do it on your own. You don't need me there. You can do this on your own, you know. It's very simple. I'll tell you where to go and where you'll find the homeless people. Mm-hmm. So, you know, I just direct them that way.
Yeah. Excellent. So, and that's what advice would you give then to anyone who's listening and thinks, you know what, I'd like to do it? Because in the UK, to my understanding, we don't do carts, so to speak, that are just out on the roads. I mean, just pretty much restaurant city. So. Yeah.
So here's the thing. I'm pretty sure there's restaurants out there. Here's what you can do. You know, if they're obviously they're not carts, but. Look, there are restaurants, and I'm pretty sure restaurants have leftover food at the end of the night. They may either they keep it for the next day or they'll throw it away.
Right.
So, you know, if it's the latter where, you know, you find out, hey, you know, what do you do with all this food that you have left? Or, oh, you know, it goes to waste, we just throw it. I would suggest talking to those restaurant owners and saying, hey, do you mind if we, you know, you pack this up at the end of the night and we want to feed the homeless? Yeah. I don't think they would have a problem. Just tell them, you know, hey, it is the month of Ramadan. We don't want to waste the food. We want to give it to those who are in need.
Yeah, exactly. Well, Jazakallah khairan for coming on at such short notice, because, you know, alhamdulillah, I contacted you recently. And yeah, so if anybody wants to know more about what we're talking about today, how would they hear about what you do? Have you got a website or anything?
Yeah, our website is sameerseats.com, SAMERSEATS.com. Also, we are currently on a halal food tour where we're going around throughout the United States, visiting different cities and putting on food festivals, along with, you know, cooking demos that we have with Sister Yvonne from My Halal Kitchen. We have entertainment by Mo Sabri, comedian Aman Ali. Azhar Usman is going to be joining us, inshallah, in our next one in Chicago. So that's also, we have a website, Halal Food Tour, but that's, you know, that's going to be in the United States. So just so you're up on what we're doing. Inshallah, I hope to come out to the UK, me and my team, and, you know, explore some of the halal cuisines out there. So.
Yeah, please get in touch with Unity FM so we can, you know, bring you back on to promote what you do, inshallah.
Of course, inshallah.
Okay.
Yep. So Jazakallah khair for having me, and, you know, appreciate it.
Okay, and enjoy the rest of your Ramadan, inshallah.
Yeah, absolutely. You too, and everyone out there listening, enjoy the rest of your Ramadan, and happy, you know, early Eid Mubarak, inshallah.
Okay, excellent. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Okay. Wa alaikum salam.